Coach, another road game in the Sun Belt Conference. Another rock fight for your club. It's not easy.
It was definitely a rock fight. I mean, we had to adjust. Not having Theo there is a challenge. You know, he's a starter. He's a go-to guy. You know, and then JB picked up all those fouls early on. Victor picked up those fouls. I mean, it was a battle. We had to find a way. You know, first of all, thank the good Lord for this victory, because you couldn't have done it without him. And then, you know, the other thing is Carrington Keel. I mean, the way he brought so much energy, he was the difference in the game, in my opinion. He changed it, and he just brought so much positive energy to our team with how hard he played. He was able to drive. He was making his free throws. He was getting stops on the other end. He just played his heart out.
He played through a lot of everybody did. You had to play through physicality in that game. Carrington did it probably better than anybody on your club.
He did, and I think, you know, he even kind of inspired Thomas, which usually Thomas is like the instigator for everybody else. But I think Carrington's energy and effort got Thomas fired up, and like I saw a change in Thomas, you know, there late in the second half as well. And we're finally, you know, getting offensive rebounds, which has made us great. So I mean, again, I'm proud of our guys. Wasn't an easy game. I mean, we watched them. You watched the film with us. They have talented guys. They're on their home court. You know, Coach Cunningham had them prepared. I mean, I feel terrible for him. I mean, you know, his guys played a really outstanding game. But, you know, they've had games like the first game of the conference. I believe they had South Alabama down like 20-something points, and South came all the way back and won the game. So all their games, the majority of their games have been close. They just hadn't been able to find ways to win it. I mean, if they call a foul on that last play, if he makes the layup, you know, all of a sudden we're feeling really bad, and we're not playing for a championship again. But I'm thankful that we are playing for a championship and have the opportunity to go to South and compete. I think we'll be better. We had to get the monkey off our back because we hadn't played very good in the previous two. You know, and there were so many things that were not going our way, but again, our guys figured it out and got it done.
I loved this sequence. It's probably not the most compelling sequence out there, but remember, they were late in the shot clock, ULM was, and they missed a shot and the shot clock horn sounded. Everybody was wrong-footed for a moment. Carrington got the rebound, and then everybody said, go. You know, the ball's still live. And, boy, he went 94 feet, got a tough layup, and got a foul.
He did. That was an amazing sequence. Yeah, usually they blow the whistle in those if it doesn't hit the rim. I don't know why they didn't blow the whistle. And, you know, it could have been a deal where Carrington, like, throws the ball out of bounds because he thinks it's our ball out of bounds. But, you know, luckily he got it to the rim and was able to make the play for us. But I'm thankful he's a Troy Trojan, and you can see his value to the basketball team, and he's a special young man and an even better person than he is basketball player, which makes it even better.
You've been harping to the team during workouts, during preparation. You told me in the pregame you really absolutely have to win the rebound battle. You win it by 7. Was it what you wanted, Coach?
No. No, I wanted – you know, them to probably have less offensive rebounds. I mean, maybe if they have 6 or 7 offensive rebounds, then maybe I feel a little bit different about it. But they played hard. I mean, you could see it in the way they were playing defense. I mean, I've watched them on film. They've had some good games, but, like, they were digging deep, and they were really, really challenging us. And, you know, we had to find a way.
You talked in the last game about your team's need to show some mental toughness and not let things they can't control impact them. You know, there were a couple of things that could have gone either way. I thought it was right in front of me, the backcourt violation against Troy. I mean, it touched him. They missed that call.
I don't know how they missed that. Yeah,
well,
it's hard to.
the point is right in front of me, and the referee, you know, was 45 feet away, and he made the call from there, and I know it didn't happen, but again, you can't do anything about it. And there were plenty of situations.
We watched the one I challenged. And from the video I had, it clearly went off the guy's leg. You know, I'll have to watch it on the computer. But, you know, our guys fought through it.
Right.
That's the bottom line. It's, you know, hopefully we get a good whistle going to South Alabama. We hadn't, you know, in years past, we never get a good one. But, It's been three tough games that it's been really, really hard. We've had to battle through some things.
Read into this, if you will. You get a win. You get to travel tomorrow. Get there and get your feet up. South Alabama has a tough one tomorrow night against Texas State, and then a day to prepare for a game that, they've been gearing up for a while on Saturday afternoon. Any advantage there, Coach?
Yeah, I think there's definitely an advantage. But, they play all zones, so it's a unique deal. We had to prepare for zone. They're preparing the same way they always do. Defensively, they're working on their zone. They just have to prepare for the actions that they think we're going to go guard, attack their zone with. And they're going to continue to run their stuff. They do a great job. They're very good at what they do. It's not going to be an easy game. Chase Harris is arguably one of the best. He's definitely an MVP candidate. Adam Olsen can really shoot the three. Cooper can get going. I think he had 30 the other night. They've got a good basketball team. It's going to be a battle.
So big win for your team right now, but, man, the page has got to turn pretty quick.
It's got to turn, yep. So we're going to, I'm not even going to go over teaching points and all that I always do. I'll show them the highlights, and then we're moving forward to South.
There you go. Coach, congratulations.
Thank you.
Head coach.